Veel succes!
Good morning, people. You're watching now the semi-final from the ISBT Senior Masters 2013. We have 20 men and 12 women at the moment. We have from the women Angie Brown, Lillian Viddens, Christiane Keun, Alessandra Mora, Ruth Stender, Yvette Murat, Gisela Insinger, Ushi Diekhoff, Henny van der Jaag, Martina Beckel, Marianne Pelt, Maria Gracia Locatelli. Those women play on the right side of the bowling, lanes 11 to 16. And from the men we have Valentin Batu, Herman Wimmer, Ron Oldfield, Carlo Borley, Lowell Ellis, Frank Stender, Jurgen Boyce, Giorgio Simo, Alan Jenkins, Les Grant, Santo Provenci, Beckety Ron Kotsky, Jochen Diekhoff, Frank Lindsay, André Geher, the Dutchman Ben Benninghoff, Dominic de Nul, Steve Wright, Gunther Scholen, and Mo Singleton. Those are the men. Scores from the quarterfinal are counted this round. So the difference between place number 20 and place number 1 is 137 pins at the moment. So Mo has some work to do, and we will see what will happen. At the moment you see the women on lanes 11 and 12. Goedemorgen Maya. Het klopt inderdaad dat het de ISBT Masters 2013 is. Dit omdat het altijd over het kalenderjaar gaat en niet over een seizoen. Dus alle mensen die hier gespeeld hebben, hebben zich gekwalificeerd in het jaar 2013. kijken hoe het met de scores gaat op dit moment. Wie dan een goede start heeft in de halve finale. Bij de heren start. Ja, iedereen eigenlijk wel redelijk op dit moment. Bij de dames. Bij de dames start Maria Grazia op dit moment met een spare en 2 strikes. Dat is op dit moment de beste dame die op de beste start van de dames. Ja. So let's take a look at the scores. With the man, Carlo Bordy starts with a 7 spare and 2 strikes. Jochen Diekenhoff starts with a 9 spare, 2 strikes. And Dominique de Nof starts with 3 strikes in a row at the moment. So he's perfect till now. And Becca starts with a split spare, 2 strikes, and another strike. Yeah, another strike, so it's okay. Bernard, is the background still very loud or is it better now? Carlo can make 4 in a row after his spare in the first frame. Oh, 2-7 split. And Dominique starts with 2 strikes and 10 pin spare. So. Split, spare, 3 strikes, and strike number 4. final is played on the Kegel Broadway pattern. It's a 37 feet pattern. It's not very difficult, but you have to play really, yeah, not at an angle, but a little bit straight at the moment. So it will break down, so you can more play inside out. But it's going well for the most of here, so it's okay. Becker has 5 in a row right now. So he's on 290 schedule, including his bonus. He will get he will get 302 if he strikes out. So that's new. Let's take a look at the ladies' side for the moment. If you have any questions about scores and about some players, just ask me in the chat. I will check it for you as soon as possible. Look at the tallest player in the tournament right now, Chandra. He's 84, and he started with a nice pair, at 6 split, and he has now 5 in a row. So that's nice. Some good bowling. And Becker has a 6, 7, 10 split. Now we have Ben Penikoff, only Dutch competitor in the men's division, so he's on 109, 119 in 6, with a strike in 7. shooting 7. 3, 6, 10. Little high. Let's take a look at Carlo, the left-hander from Germany. He's working on 3 strikes at the moment, so let's see if he can get a fourth. Yeah, he got his fourth. So he's on 154 and 6. 4 strikes, so 164 by the way. 64. He has a good shot at the moment. And Frank shoots another strike. Let's take a look at Lowell Ellis. There's 2 strikes at the moment. Frame 6, 7, and 8. He's got the 4, 7, 10 split. I see that we have 40 viewers at the moment. That's nice for a Monday morning around 12, so it's okay. And Ricardo leaves with 1-3 at the moment. Is it now better? I changed the volume, so I hope. Please let me know. Yeah, the first game is almost over. I see that Carlo shoots a 252. One old field 222. The ladies Alessandro Mora 175. Christina Kuhn 179. And Martina Beckel goes 8200s at the moment, 209. So in the lanes 7 and 8, Will Ellis 211. Frank Stender 238. A nice bonus from him. We will get a score update after 2 games, I think. I'm going to ask him for that, so we'll be alright. So. And Dutchman Ben Penninkoff ends on 198. Frank Lindsay is at the moment at front 8, so that could be a really high game. On the other lanes, Mo Singleton started with 5 in a row, 9 spare. Gunther strike, 2 spares, 3 strikes. André Gele started with a 9 spare, 4 in a row. Frank Stender is still going. 2 strikes, split, 2 strikes, 8. And he's gonna go for the spare. And he makes it. I have no scoreboard at the moment. I will get a score update after this game. But the scores are really close at the moment. Let's see, Carlo started with 2 strikes, 8 spare, 9 spare, 3 strikes and 9. I will post a link to the quarterfinals. There it is. And Andre throws 7-pin spare, so no. Here we go. Frank Lindsay from 7. See what Frank is gonna do if he gets the front 8. Looks good and a little bit high, 4-pin. Let's take a look on the other side of the bowling. Wait for one old field strike, by the way. And looks good, looks good. 10-pin. At the women's, they are almost done with game 2. scores are very close at the moment. I see on lanes 11 and 12 for 306, 295 totals in frame 8 and 289 and 355, so it's really close. But the wife of Frank Stander with Stander is going well. So she is on 362. She makes a spare into 10, so she's going for 370 over 2. And by the men's on 9 and 10 is Jürgen Forrest on 166 in frame 6, with strike in 7 and 9 in 8. So if he gets this, he will be 1 on 186 in frame 7. And he spares. I will get a score bet, I think, after this game. So let's wait for the scores for an update. But the scores are really close. and we're back with the score update. With the man at the moment is Frank Lindsay in the first place with a score of 490 pins. On place number 2 is Carlo Gorley with 467. And third place is Ron Oldfield with a score of 459. So that's the top 3 of the men. And with the women is Ushi Dikov in the first place with a score of 414 pins. Yvette Murray is second with 405. Gisela Insinger is on third place with 399. And the cut for the top 8 with the ladies at the moment is Wood Stander with 376. And with the men for the top 8 is 430 pins. And that's Anne Jenkins, and 25 pins lower is on place 9 is Giorgio Decimo, 425. So that's a really close. It's really close at the moment. And let's see what the starts of game 3 are at the moment. Vanity Fatu starts with 3 in a row. Mo Singleton starts with strike 9 spare strike. Becker starts with strike and spare 2 strikes. And Carlo Borley starts with 4 in a row. Jochen Diekhoff starts with spare double strike and goes for number 3 at the moment. Oh yeah, thanks Bernard. I'm going to count them at the moment. 10. We will back in a minute. and we're back. I have correct scores now. On first place is one old feed with 1403 pins. Second is Carlo with 1375, and he's starting with. He was starting with front 6, but now he has a 7 pin. Third place is Herman Wimmer with 1354. Valentin is in 4th place at the moment with 1343, so he's 11 pins off with place 3. And let's take a look at the scores. Alan Jenkins started with strike, 9 spare, and now 5 in a row. And Carlo gets a 7 pin again. On lane 1 is Lowell Ellis starting with 2 spares and 4 in a row, and Andre is starting with a spare and 5 in a row, and Lowell has 5 in a row now. So let's see what Andre is gonna do. Andre gets a 4 pin. Herman Wimmer started with 9 spare, 6 to 8 spare, and 4 in a row. So let's see what he's gonna do now. They are playing on the Kegel Broadway pattern, 37 feet pattern. Santo right in front of us now has 3 in a row and goes for the 4 in a row. Hey, yeah, he gets it. Okay, has a 10 pin now, so his string of strikes ends. One is still going strong. He has a 7 pin now, but he's on a really good schedule for the total. He's on 16.25 at the moment, with a spare to make and hopefully a failed shot for him. He makes a spare. And one ends with a 2.44 for 16.37. And Carlo Roylik can match this score if he makes a spare, and he does, so they're at same level. Carlo had made the spares. We had he's equal with Ron, but he scored a game of 2.62. He's unbelievable this weekend. He's playing really well. Yesterday in the round robin final on the Dutch Senior Open, he averaged a score of I thought it was 250 around that, so it's amazing in 7 games. And Alan Jenkins goes for 281 at the moment, with one throw to go, so it's going to be a nice game too. Nieuwegein is going well. So I'm gonna check on that. I will back in a couple seconds. At the moment it's on Oldfield starting with 6 in a row. So it's going to be a great game, I think. And Carlo was starting with 3. Strike, knight, spare, strike, knight, spare. And the other lanes. We have 5 in a row with one of the ladies. Let's see. On lanes 15 and 16. Alessandro Moa. She's starting with 5 in a row. You check that. Sure. And the wall is on front 7. Check out the layers for this moment. Alessandro is on front 6. Goes to front 7 now. Way on the right on lane 15. There she goes. For B. And she has 8. 8 in a row for Alessandro Moa. Dutchman Ben Penninckhoff on lane 2 starts with 4 in a row. And on lane 9 now. On the way on the left on your screen at the moment. One Oldfield goes for 8 in a row. Let's see what he's gonna do. Looks good. And 8 in a row for Ron Oldfield. And on line 16. Alessandro goes for front 8 now. And she got the front 8. So we've got 2 players at the moment with front 8. On lane 10, Ron goes for the front 9. Let's see. Let's go again. Oh, and it's amp in. Let's check on the other lanes. Alessandro still on front 8. And Ben Penninckhoff starts with 5 in a row. Alan Jenkins is starting with 2 strikes, 2 spares, and 2 strikes again. Now let's see. On the right hand on your screen, a Chandra for going for front 9. Does he get the front 9? No, 7. And on front 9, lane 9, Frank Linster spares the 3-6-4-7 split. It's a nice pair. See Benin gets a 10 pin on front 6. And wants spare the 10 pin, so he goes for the frame now. And it is a wobbly 4 pin. It moves just slide to the left. And Alessandro's paired at 7, so some men who are gonna string some strikes together now. Jenkins 3 in a row, Mo Singleton 3 in a row, Les Grant 3 in a row, Benetton Fatu 3 in a row. And Les got 4 in a row now. Let's check on Evan Jenkins now, and he got 4 in a row. And one spares the 4 pin. Chandra strikes has a strike on the first of the 10. And one ends with a 290 game. And Carlo Gulli 244. One is now on 1927. And Carlo is on 1881. But there are some players who gonna get some closer to those two. Alan Jenkins is in frame 9 with 1775, and he is 5 in a row now. Valentin on lane 8, he got the 10 pin. Let's Grant got a 7 pin. After this game we get a score update. But some men still have to play 3 frames. And Mo gets 5 in a row at the moment. So he's gonna get closer to the top now. Jenkins got another strike in the first 10. He's gonna get really close now to Ron and Carlo. Yeah, Mo for present for sure, yeah. And Ellen got a 6, 3, 6, 9, 10. Really difficult. Ellen is a really difficult pair to make. And he spares. Now, let's see what Mo is gonna do. He got 6 in a row. Jenkins ends with 276 for a total of 1851. Let's see what Mo can do now. And he gets 7 in a row. He's on 266. And then strike out for 276. Nice game. And Gunther gets a 10 pin. Last shot from Mo. Come on. And the late 7. And we have a score update after game 4. By the men, it's one Oldfield in the first place with 1927. On second place is Carlo Gorlich with 8081. And on third place is Alan Jenkins, 1851. So he's gonna get close to Carlo. And the top 8 advances to the next round. And on 8th place at the moment is Mo Singleton with 1731, with an 11-pin lead on place 9 with Jochen Dieckhoff. And with the ladies, on first place is Alessandra Mora with a score of 810 pins. Yvette Murat is on second place with 805. And on third place is Martina Beckel with 792. And the top 8, the cutoff is at this moment 735, is thrown by Woodstander, and she has a 7-pin lead on place 9 and a 15-pin lead on place 10. So it's really close. The scratch score of Alessandro Mora last game was 273. So that's a really nice game. And I'm gonna eat now, so I will back in 10-15 minutes. So see you back then. Welcome back. At the moment on lanes 5 and 6 is Lol Alice. On front 8. The 8 strike was a late 4-pin. And are there any other high games? I see not really high games at the moment. Some on 220 base, not really high games. Martina Beckel just shot 250, I think. Well, let's see if we got the first 300 in this weekend, including the Dutch Senior Open 2014. We had one participant Wednesday night, 297. But no official 300 yet. Let's hope for it. So let's see if Lo can get the front 9. There he goes. And a 6-7 split. We have no luck this today for 300 yet. Now split. One got 10 pin and Alessandro got a 7. So we hope we get one. And we just saw a nice split conversion from Frank Stender. The 2-7-8. And one Altfield is still going. He shoots 243 now. And his total score now is 2170. Yeah. And Carlo shoots 189 for a total of 2070, so he's 100 pins behind now. And Ben Benninghoff shoots a 4-bagger. Jorgen Poet is going for 250 game, 255. And right in front of you. Let's see if he can make it. And he gets to 2 for 10. So his game will be 252. Yeah, 252. And Frank Lindsay has a game of 240. 47. What's the ranking of Ben at this point? After 4 games he was in 18th place with almost with more than 100 pins on the top 8, so he has a lot of work to do, but I think he is not gonna make it. He's on 1808 now in frame 9 with 4 strikes, and I see a lot of 1900s at the moment. 1916, 1961, 1905 with 1 frame to go for Mo Singleton. And all else, Spurs at 10 pin. He's got a game of 260. Low and strike out for 270. Let's see what Ben can do. There we go. Let's see, come on then. And strike number 5. Let's see if Ben can strike out. He will get he will get 233 for his total score. Then is 1858. And it's 710. What do you guys think the cut will be after 6 games? I'm really curious about that at the moment. I have no idea what it's gonna be. So cut after game 4 for top 8 was 1731. It was Mo Singleton. Now we're going to just have a look at the ladies' side. Let's see if we get any. Starts now. Giselle Insinger starts with 5 in a row. So she's on a roll now. And let's see if I can get closer. Alessandro Mora is in trouble now. Really in trouble. 1065 in frame 5 in game 6. And Martina Becker in frame 5, 1149. Giselle Inzinger again, frame 5, 1121. So the I'm gonna check on the lanes 15 and 16. I will be back with you with some scores for those lanes. Inzinger just got a 9 pin. Ah, here, score updates after 5 games. That's great. But the man, Ron Oldfield is still in the lead with 2170. Second place, Carlo Guarli, 2070. Third place, Alan Jenkins, 2042. And 8th place at the moment is Valentin Vatu with 1943. And if Mo Singleton is on 1934, so he's got something to do this game. And with the ladies, first place Martina Beckel with 1054. Second place Marianne Peltz, 983. Third place Jussi Diekhoff, 981. Fourth place Yvette Murray with 981 too, and Alessandro Mora, fifth place, also with 981. Sixth place Giselle Inzinger, 980. 7 is Angie Brown, 948. And 8th place is Woodstander with 941. And she got a 30 pin lead on 9th place, Maria Gazia, and 32 pins on Christiana Kuhn. So that's going to be difficult to get those pins. Let's see with the man on all field. Really, that man is a machine. He starts with 9 spare, 3 strikes, and then it's 6. That was Mo. Ron spares to 3, 6, 9, 10. I see that Marco has arrived at the moment, so I'm gonna talk to him for the moment, and I will be back with Marco in some minutes. So see you guys back. got a score update for the ladies after the 6 games, so semi-final for the ladies is over. On first place is Martina Beckel with a score of 1265. On place 2 is Giselle Insinger with a total score of 1247. On third place is Yvette Murat with a score of 1196 pins. Fourth is Alessandra Mora, 1172. On fifth place is Ushi Dikov with 1160. Sixth place is Wood Stender with 1146. Seventh place is Marianne Peltz with 1136. And on eighth place is Maria Grazia Locatelli with a score of 1111. Those 8 women are gonna play the round robin final. On 9th place with a score of 1103, so that's a difference of 8 pins, Christiane Kuhn. 10th place Liliane Vintens with 1102. 11th place Angie Brown, 1086. She had a really bad last game. Scratch score of 132. And on 12th place Henny van de Jacht with a score of 1062. So we see the top 8: Martina, Gisela, Yvette, Alessandra, Ushi, Ruth, Marianne and Maria Grazia back in the round robin final. And the men are gonna finish in 1 or 2 frames, so we get those scores really quick after they finish. So see you back in a minute. a special request from Mo for his wife. He's true. So he just made it. So he wanted to tell me. So
Man, Stu, I got to tell you, this new Sinister, we got the new cage core, hybrid reactive cover stock. Dude, this ball just gets after it. And I know you were pretty excited. I watched you throw some shots today. Whew. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I threw the first one and then needed to take a large step to the left. This ball is definitely going to give you something different in the HP4 line. I think it's the most versatile ball yet. The hybrid cover stock is definitely gets down the lane a bit better than the Hypercell. And wow, sideways down the lane.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that, having that core and that cover combination, and as you said, as you kept moving, and there's a lot of times when we get these asymmetric cores that, man, you kind of reach that kind of tipping point, but dude, you just kept chasing after it, and then it kept coming back around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, we got pretty far left, and it was still making the move really nicely, so I think it'll give you definitely a more versatile piece that you can use on a few more different angles and conditions.
When you think HP4, I want you to think one thing: dynamic. And that's exactly what we deliver with the new cage core. Dynamics like you've never seen. This ball is off the charts, and as you saw Stu today, man, from a variety of angles, variety of shapes, and tilts off his hand, this ball just gets after it. So I want you to go out, get you one of these, and remember, rotor grip means own it.
Hi, I'm Steve Klemkin, Storm's Technical Director, and we're here to present to you the brand new Optimus. As you know, Storm's committed to outstanding research and development, and you'll see here a couple of key components that are like no other. R2X Pro Reactive Cover Stock, we've used this before. It's a very strong, aggressive, proven cover stock that glides very easily through the heads and creates a very strong transition at the break point. But what's brand new is our tri-sphere core. There's nothing like it. You'll see a lot of development that comes out of this building here in Brigham City, a lot of cool development. In this shape, you're going to see a different motion on the lane that you haven't seen before. It has a lot more motion in the mid lane, and it complements the Marvel Pearl very nicely. You're going to see this shape, you're going to see a lot of tumbling, a lot of motion, a lot of action in the middle of that bowling ball that creates a lot of that strong motion and tip at the break point. And you'll still see that strong continuation through the backhand and through the pins that you've come to love from Storm. As you're watching the Optimus go down the lane, notice that ball create that strong mid-lane reaction. You can actually see that weight block in there creating a lot of energy throughout that 20 to 40 foot part of the lane. And when you talk to the professional bowlers, they'll come back to the same thing. They'll tell you the mid lane is where ball motion is really created. And that's what this new tri-sphere core does. And many of you have probably thrown as well the Marvel Pearl and the IQ Tour Fusion. These have been tremendous, tremendous bowling balls in our line. And the Optimus is going to be just as good, but in a different way. The Optimus creates more roll in the mid lane, picks up and gives that mid lane read just a little bit stronger and earlier, but still continues down lane. Still gives you that good backhand reaction that you've come to love from Storm. As you're watching the ball go through the pocket, notice how low it keeps the pins. That's the other thing. When you're looking at optimum pin carry, you're looking at the pins that are going to be able to knock around the other pins that are still on the deck the best. And the ones that are in the air are going to fly right over them or in front of them. You want to keep the pins low and you want to keep them on the deck, and the Optimus does that. Now make sure you get to your local Storm VIP Pro Shop soon. It is going to be available on July 1st, so you want to make sure you get your reservation in early because, again, the demand is very, very high. And thanks again for all your support. We really do appreciate it. And remember to always bowl up a storm.
And we are back with the total scores of the semi-final. On first place is One Oldfield with a score of 24-18. Second place is Carlo Gorlik with a score of 22-65. Third place is Frank Stender, 22-54. Fourth place is Herman Wimmer with a score of 22-40. 5 is Jorgen Preuss with a score of 22-24. Sixth place is Alan Jenkins with 22-22. Seventh place is Lowell Ellis with 22-17. And on 8th place is Mo Singleton with a score of 21-49. In 9th place is Valentin Vatu with 21-44. 10th place is Pekka Tironkowski with 21-42. 11th place is Frank Lindsay with 21-15. 12th place is Giorgio Decimo, 21-12. 13th place Jochen Diekhoff, 21-10. 14th place Andre Gelen, 21-7. 15th place Les Brandt, 20-88. 16th place Gunther Scholen, 20-42. 17th place Santo Provenzi, 20-37. 18th place Steve Ward, 20-32. Also with 20-32 is Ben Penninghoff. And on the last place Dominic de Nolf with 19-55. The finals, there is an oil break now. After the oil break the round robin final will start. The men will play on the left side of the bowling, so lanes 1 to 8, and the ladies will play on the lanes 9 to 16. We will back then. You will see some commercials from Storm and Rotogrip and some music, and after that we will return to you with for some slow-mos from the finals. So see you then.